What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I don't feel like there's a lack of information for Terra Luna Classic. I just feel like there's a lack of like there's lack of something there, right? Substance that really pushes it forward. I feel like we have kind of the same situations that are going on, and it feels like we have less support for the project. But honestly, I really don't see that when you look into it and you really dive into a lot of the detail and news that's happening and proposals and all of that stuff. You have a decent amount of things that are happening and a lot of support that's still coming from places where you wouldn't think it would come from. So I have to admit that I was wrong about this, and I'm going to go ahead and completely speak about it. And hopefully, this comes out as a good thing. I really don't know how else to put this. I'm kind of losing my train of thought, honestly. But we're talking about Terra Luna Classic here. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Binance. Let's talk about the burns. Let's talk about the community and just have a standard conversation, because we might be seeing lower prices, but it doesn't mean that we don't have the same amount of support. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are also in the description. Don't forget about the links I have for referral links down below. That helps me, can purchase more cryptocurrency as we do have that referral, and you guys are not necessarily spending any more money. But if you are interested in signing up for any of the platforms that I have below, feel free to sign up for those platforms, and start trading cryptocurrency today, because I feel like we are at, low points. It's just, when are we going to see these high points? So anyways, that kind of, is a segue into, I guess, this next piece, which is really talking about the markets, right? The markets have been down for a long period of time. What has it been? A year plus, a year and a half, going on 2 years. It's been a long time. I should have left you, right? I don't know why that popped into my head. But yeah, they did leave us. Cryptocurrency, the gains did leave us. While we saw, what was it, a $3 trillion market cap overall, things have come down to a $1 trillion market cap, even lower than that, to like an 800 or $700 billion market cap. So cryptocurrency was not looking good. And Terra Luna Classic is kind of a part of that as well, right? While it had a ton of hype, things are not really lining up, and we don't know which path to take and which person to follow. Because honestly, it's a completely open project where we create proposals, we vote on those proposals. If they pass, then we go and act on them, and then you can have another proposal that can be out there to say, hey, this thing that we just passed is not working, so let's go back to where we once were. And we've done that time and time again, where we went here, we went back, we went here, we went back. It's like we're a yo-yo, and we're just going different directions. We're going there, we're coming back, we're going there, we're coming back, and it's just it's not good, right? So with all that being said, it feels like we're staying in the same spot. We've never moved, right? We're just testing out all the paths, and we're not actually taking a path. We're not actually taking that leap, right? So anyways, Terra Luna Classic, to give you an update, Terra Luna Classic is currently at 405972, which we've seen this, hold strong at a level of 301, 302, 303. And now it's down to a $347 million market cap. The lower it goes, the more of an opportunity it seems like it is. If you don't know, I invested at 6 zeros. So I know my cost basis has not changed. This is why a lot of people are asking me, hey, why don't you just purchase more? I'm not going to raise my cost basis a hell of a lot, because right now we have 2 zeros in the way of where my cost basis was. Why would I raise my cost basis that much? And the question always, or the statement is always, that it's because you truly believe in it. I do truly believe in it, but if I also see that there's a possibility that it could come down even more, I'm not going to raise my cost basis just to take away from my gains as it does come down. So I'm going to definitely take some time. And as we see the market that stays around this area, if it does end up skyrocketing, then great. I make out on the deal. I'm not really losing anything. I believe in it, a lot. But this is just a whole conversation that spiraled. But I'm going to invest if it finds a way to go lower. 5 zeros might be the limit. I might end up getting to that point, and it looks like it's heading down to that point at 4 zeros. 5984, down 1.6% at a $347 million market cap. Now, the volume today is up 151%, but it's not a crazy amount of volume. It's up to $29.3 million. We've seen so much more volume into this, and I can't wait to see a lot more as time goes on. But as I stated, it seems like it's not getting as much support, but it still is getting support from the places that it need it, right? That needs it. And I feel like, I went over to LUNC Penguin, and I guess LUNC Penguin is not tracking Burns anymore, because the last tracking that they had was on the 13th of August, and we are a month later. So I don't know what's happening here. If you guys know, then let me know. If they're not keeping up with the website, then I just want to, and it's probably not getting as many visits because people are not really concerned with what's happening with Burns and top holders and all of that stuff as much as they were before. But you do have a website over here where you have LUNC Metrics. Now, this LUNC Metrics, talks about burns that were happening recently. And what I wanted to focus on, right, was this here, which is the last 100 burns from Binance on Terra Classic. This burn on the 1st is their monthly burn that they have done. And I think I've been sort of ignoring it. And I haven't seen many like big burn, videos like, oh, we burned 1 billion coin. It's still significant, right? Binance is still doing their burns, and you're seeing 800 million that's going through, 1.4 billion, 2.6 billion, 1 billion, right? So you have the burns that are happening from Binance. So this is huge. It's not a bad thing. Burns are still going on. In case you forgot, Binance still supports Terra Luna Classic, and they've always wanted to support Terra Luna Classic and the community behind it, because it's not about the people that are leading it. It's not, to an extent. It's more about the community that's behind it and what they want to get out of the deal. And obviously, we want bigger investments. We want bigger gains. But we also want survival of the project. And I think Binance knows that it's in the realm of possibility to have the survival of this project, and seeing those consistent burns, showing your support, is a big deal. Now, I would like to take this time to say that I was wrong, right? And I don't know if CZ will ever see this. I don't know if they will comment on this, but I'll tell you that I was wrong to an extent. I called the fact that we would see burns that are decreasing. I called the fact that they would reevaluate the burns. But what I also called was the fact that they would stop burning altogether, within 6 months or something like that, or 7 months or whatever. And it's been a while. I don't know exactly how many months they have burned, but if I scroll all the way down here, we can start with these burns that are happening. But once we see the large burn, so it happened at the end of last year, so December of last year. So we're looking at about 9 months that has been going on, and they've been consistently burning. So I want to say that I was wrong about that. I thought that they would stop burning, that they didn't truly support the burns, but they're still doing it. Even though kind of the hype has been, dialed down, has been kind of lost for Terra Luna Classic, Binance is still burning. That definitely has to mean something to the community. It means something to me. It definitely has to mean something to the community. And this goes with my theory that Binance would have supported the 1.2% burn tax if every other exchange also supported it. And they've stated this, they've said it. But just because they said it doesn't mean that they would actually do it. But I had a feeling that they would do it. And the fact that they're supporting the burns for 9 months, that's a big deal. So guys, let me know what you think about this. Is this something that shouldn't be lost in the sauce here? Should we be focusing on this and understanding that burns are a big deal for, Terra Luna Classic. If we look at the total amount of burns, we had 74 billion, almost 75 billion coins that have been burned. That's big. In the last 7 days, 381 million. So we're seeing a lot of burns, way more than what we've seen with Shiba Inu. So anyways, guys, I was trying to show you guys 74, 75 billion coins that are burned. So anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.